Cheers from Japan, Tokyo Toy Bastard here on a very humid, hot summer day, Sunday afternoon actually. So I'm not wearing my work clothes, got my Dragon Ball shirt, and I've got this ice cold, strong grapefruit Chuhai to keep me cool and loose. Let's crack it open. Cheers. So today, got my trusty backpack here. And inside is chock full of pickups from Toy Cats that I got yesterday. I haven't opened anything in here, so everything in here is fresh and spanking new. So I'm going to go through what I got. And first, talk a little bit about Toy Cats. So Toy Cats is a shop that I go to almost every Saturday. I film some of my videos there, and the shop is full of just everything. It's got new, old, Japanese, American toys. There's lots of random things there, so I find something different every time I go, which is why I go every Saturday. And also, I recently found this magazine in my house that I'd forgotten about, but it's, I was like, what's this? I don't care about any of the stuff on there. And then I opened it up, and I was like, oh, that's right. This was actually a magazine that featured Toy Cats. And the owner, there's Ishii-san right there, and it featured his Microman collection, so it's famous for having... or he is very famous for having one of the most extensive Microman collections, some of the rarest pieces. And we got some Microman in here, so we'll be talking about that. But yeah, just some more of his collection of rare Microman toys. You might know them as Micronauts in the US, but in Japan it's called Microman. So these are some very rare pieces. Some of these pieces you could buy a car with. But yeah, actually, he showed some of those pieces in one of my very first toy videos, so I'll link that at the end of the video to check that out. All right, so let's crack it open here and see what we got. All right, so first we have this, and this relates to my last video where I talked about how I used to work for the company that produced Fist of the North Star, and this is a bit of a nostalgic trip for me because this is Raijin Comics. So, and it comes with a minifigure of Kenshiro. So this was actually the company Bunch Comics' first attempt at making their own international publication. So they published the first issue of Fist of the North Star and things like City Hunter in English. And they packaged it with a figure. And so it's got, the front of this actually, it looks like it has Japanese and English on the front, but inside it's all, and it's got "You're Already Dead." So this has already been opened, so I bought it opened. I wanted to open the figure anyway, so let's take a look at the book and the figure. So here's the book, and just a quick little, yeah, my kids are here talking. So if you look here, it's been translated to English. The whole magazine has. So I'm gonna read through that later. I haven't read this in a while. I eventually plan to pick up all the original Japanese tankobon volumes of Fist of the North Star. It also has this little companion piece that has each page in English and Japanese for those that don't read English or are studying English that are Japanese. And let's open up the figure here. Try not to damage the box too much. It comes out pretty easily. I don't know if he doesn't have a base stand or anything. But this was this came out around 2003. The first time I actually saw this publication was it belonged to my roommate back in art school at Columbus College of Art and Design. My roommate Will, he had this this magazine sitting on his desk, and I was like, oh, what's that? And then he told me about it, and then later I ended up working for them. It was kind of crazy. So here's the Kenshiro minifigure. Very nice little minifigure. Nice for a free bonus. So another addition to my Kenshiro collection that is growing. Picked up some more stuff on Yahoo Auctions. Should be coming in soon. Be talking about that in a later video. Alright, let's go next. We got a little sampling of some various Dragon Ball Z minifigures. Whoops. So I've got this one, which my daughter picked out. It's going in our Dragon Ball shelf that we have a collective shelf, but it's Goku on a bike, really cute. Goku on a bike. I got this little Vegeta in his classic fighting stance pose from the original Saiyan Saga on a little base stand, which I'll open that up and put that later. And then from the same series, I've got a Android 18 with a little base stand. She's sitting and chilling. Android 18. And then I've got this the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is one of the first HG figure series, I believe. I have all of these except for this one. So you gotta, complete the collection. I'm not a Super Saiyan 3 fan, but I like this little series. And they kind of look like painted Keshi, like they've got that color. But there's Super Saiyan Goku assembled. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Banana Hair Man. Do you like Super Saiyan 3 Goku?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, my son does. My daughter does not. They're playing Super Smash Brothers. You might be able to hear some of that going on in the background. Alright, let's see what we got next. So we're done with Dragon Ball. Aha! We're going to get into the Microman side of things. So, I actually will do a review of my entire Microman collection maybe this coming week. It's a lot smaller than it used to be, but I've been picking up more and more. So this is actually a Gashapon figure, a special clear version of Robot Man, who is a giant figure from the Microman line that the Microman can ride inside of. And he originally came in like red, blue, and white with chrome head. The original figure. And the original figure is like this big, and it was one of the first like transforming toys. You could turn it into a tank or a drill. He's got treads on the back, but of course this is just a Gashapon. But I'll talk more about that in my next video. But I thought this was cool. He had an entire set of these actually. I bought the whole set. Didn't know anything about the other robots that it came with, so I gave that to my friend Chris. So here's the little book it came with. It's got the entire lineup of all the robots that came in it. So there's Robot Man in his regular colors, and all these other robots I don't know much about, so I'm not a big robot guy, but I like Microman, so gotta have the clear Robot Man. So there are also a color version of that Gashapon and thank you for singing, Lyoto, and a special black version. And I asked him, do you have any of those? He's like, oh, I do have the black one. I even got it in the original display. So he pulled this out, and I instantly had to buy it.
Daddy.
Nani?
This is Master Brother.
Oh, you're playing Splatoon? Oh, sorry. They're playing Splatoon, sorry. That was a delayed interjection. Alright. So here it is. This is the Black Robot Man in the capsule with a display. Background of a servo system, analyzing support system, which was newly introduced in SSSS, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read all this. Robot Man, Server Space Attack Service Servo System. But yeah, it comes in this awesome little display case with the original capsule. I will open up this capsule and post the pictures on my Instagram, and also I will talk about this in my next video with the Microman stuff. So if you want to check out pictures of any of the stuff that I end up posting, check out my Instagram page, follow me there. It's just Tokyo Toy Bastard, easy to find. And yeah, so I'll open this up in the next video. It looks just like this, except it's black. That's it. And Microman time. I picked up this double set of, hey guys, can you have a bit quiet, please? These are figures that were released for a movie, a Japanese movie called Electric Dragon 9000 or something like that. And these were based on the characters from the movie. They look nothing like, they're just basically mishmashed parts of different Microman characters. But I like the weird colors they used, especially like this copper-headed one. And then this one's got my favorite kind of greenish blue, and he's got these red shoes. It's pretty cool. And originally they came with like chrome guitars or something like that. These did not have that, but I didn't really want them to have that. I just like the figures, and I got them very, very, very cheap. So, oh, sorry. Electric Dragon 80,000 volts. Check out the trailer. Just type in Electric Dragon 80,000 volts trailer. It's insane movie. So yeah, I got those two exclusive theater exclusive Microman figures. And I also got this Hyper Hobby exclusive glow in the dark M101 George. which I've been trying to track this down for a while. It came with a magazine, a Hyper Hobby magazine. He had the magazine, but it wasn't for sale. So, but I've got the glow-in-the-dark figure. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Love this guy. And I'll be talking more about this, the other pickups, and all my other collection of Microman stuff in my next video. But glad to have found a few cool Microman things that I needed to add. And last but not least, or maybe least, I don't know. This is all come apart. I've got this DX. Oi! Urusai! Damare! I just said, hey, be quiet, shut up. In Japanese. Now you know how to say it if you didn't know. So this is a DX Orga figure, deluxe candy toy, and I've got some Godzilla ones. I recently acquired a Destroya from my son that he didn't want anymore, and so I figured I'd start collecting all the bad guy villains from this series, and I'll show the Destroya too, since technically I picked this up this week, but from my son. The story is pretty cool. But yeah, I got these. That's it. That's all I picked up. But got my kids some Hot Wheels. Got my daughter these weird Dangomushi roly-poly toys.
I want to show it.
Where's it at?
Upstairs, I want to go get it. This is
No, people are not going to wait for that. Okay, hurry. She's in her pajamas and she's sick. You should go this way. I'll block the screen. Alright, so I guess I'll just sit here and talk. Go, Lydia, hurry! She's also sick. So I'm gonna keep talking. She really wants to show you those Dangomushi toys, which are pretty neat. They're pretty cool. If anyone wants any, let me know. I can pick up some. So yeah, found some good stuff yesterday. Very happy with this stuff. Comment below, let me know what you thought was the best pickup there. Comment below if you're a Microman collector, or if you need help finding some Microman pieces or some Gashapon or Godzilla stuff. I'm always happy to help. Fist of North Star stuff. As I said, I've got a really cool Kinshiro soft vinyl toy coming in soon, and I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on a very rare, expensive vintage one, but we'll see how money goes. Oh, she's back. Here you go. She's brought the Dangomushi she bought. So these came in a gacha machine, and they came like this in a capsule, but when you open them up, they're these creepy bugs. You know, we call them roly-polies in the US. I don't know what the actual term is for them actually, but in Japan they're called Dangomushi. And then she wanted a baby to go with it, so she bought this little red-eyed baby one. And they're creepy and they're cool. These are neat little toys. So it's really strange that my daughter picks the creepy things when she goes toy hunting. Here you go, honey. Enjoy. Oh yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Checking out my stuff. I'm gonna cool down with some more Chuhai. Oh, you cannot drink the Chuhai. And I'll see you next time. Be sure to check my Microman video coming up soon. And here's the Toy Cats interview I was talking about. Here's another video you should watch, and another one. And subscribe. Subscribe. Waiting for you to subscribe. You already subscribed? All right, click one of these videos if you haven't seen it.
10.
You've already seen those videos? Okay, then you're good. See ya. See you next time. Adios. Bye.
7. 6.